Hello, hello, hello. It is Thursday night. And I just found what mini I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna see if Facebook gives you guys any sort of notification I'm on. Because they don't like to do that. They don't like to help me anymore. Facebook is against me. We will fight till the end, Facebook. Hello, hello. No? All right. Oh, yay, it works. Hi, Trish. Hello, hello. Good, good, good. We work. I actually have my nails, so you guys keep messaging me. How do you do it? I'm going to literally show you. Again, you're like, does it ruin your nails? My nails are already yuck. Not because of Color Street, because they're yuck. So, we are going to talk tonight. Hello, hello. Tonight we're going to talk about one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, and that is branding pillars. Okay, so you're like, some of you are like, I already know this, so great. Go have a great night. I'm just kidding. Where's the why is there no tiny nails in here? Hold on, I apologize. I'm real confused. Did I already use this pack? Maybe I already used that pack. No. There's no tiny nails. These are like for big nails. Sorry, I'm having a moment here. There's the little ones. I'm gonna show you. This can't be the pinky. That's huge. Did my nails shrink? Oh, well, that's a dud. I tried. Oh, I think I found them. Hello, hello. I found it. Yay, I found it. Okay. So real quick, because everybody has asked me for weeks to do this. So what I first do is I go through and I pick out the nails and I lay them out as I'm going to wear them, just like I do my polish. I literally use almost all the Color Street hacks for these nails, okay? So, then we're going to talk about branding, I promise. But he's always like, how do you do it? How do they stay on? They do. I have dye on my finger from my hair yesterday. I get my roots done. I put a little dab, literally a dab, okay? I take a little dab and put it at the back of this. Okay? Very little, not too much. I press it. That's it. I promise you, that's it. That's all you do. Now I have a dyed finger underneath so you can see the black, but that's it. That's it. And I'm going to do this, Manny. I showed on my page. I'm excited. I'm excited. Sahara Jewel, Swiss and Tell, Midnight Manhattan in Per Diem. So, anywho, let's talk my favorite subject. These are Kiss. Kiss Nudes. This is a different shape that I'm wearing right now. I wear all the shapes. The real short. This is a medium. This is a medium, but they're longer because they're coffin. It's the Kiss acrylics. Okay. So, I know the green. I had them on those since like what, Friday? When did I do those? Friday? I think I did them Friday, right? I don't keep nails on. Even regular polish, I can't keep it on more than 6 days. It drives me crazy. I love changing. That's why I love Color Street, because it goes with my moods. So, oh my God, no, Danielle, no. I've always told people, these are my regular nails. I have really bad vitamin deficiencies and issues and stuff. My nails haven't grown ever in my entire life. Entire life. And then when I got my sleeve surgery, which was 6 months before I started Color Street, your hair falls out at about 6 months, 3 to 6 months post-op. Your nails get brittle, getting all the vitamins and stuff, and they've never really kind of recouped from that. So I just have meh nails, and I like wearing pretty polish. So never had strong, nice nails. Nope. Always. I've been promoting these for like a year or two. I think 2020 I found them. That's when it was, because the salons were closed, and I was like, well, I still want to have long nails for some of my manis, and ordered these suckers off Amazon, and they're great. So tonight we are going to talk about, it's weird, Personal branding. So this is one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. We've been talking about social media. This is social media, all the things. If you've caught the other ones, if you haven't, go watch them. There's different ones. There's one on pitching so far. There's one on kind of the basics and best practices. So if you are struggling on social media, go watch them. They really are for everybody, even if you're in a rut or whatnot. Many of you have already done this. Many of you don't realize you've even done what we're going to talk about, but I think we can do better. And it really can make it helpful. By establishing and figuring out our pillars, it 100% will help you find content that much quicker. It will really, and that's one of the biggest things is I always hear, well, I don't know what to post. I don't know what to post. Well, if you have your pillars established, you can grab at one of those, and it is extremely helpful. And if you look in the social media calendar I posted starting next week, I put pillar posts because you're going to have time to figure out your pillars. You have plenty of time. Look at this nice time I'm giving you. Where's the calendar? I want to see it just real quick. Hello, calendar. Here it is. So yeah, next Tuesday. So if you watch this, even if you're watching this later, Tuesday's the first one. So yes, it's completely for personal page, but you can use every single thing there in your VIP as well. But it is intended for your personal page to post once a day in your personal page. That is the goal, is so you're posting once a day. And the reason I made this calendar is because of the algorithm. So I broke out when your pitches were throughout the month, so they're not all clustered together. I broke out your pillars. I broke out engagement posts, different days of the week, there's a method to all my madness, I promise. And you can go off the cuff and do whatever the heck you want too. This is just a guide. Okay, so that you're not constantly just doing the same thing all the time. And people are getting to know you. So let's start. Things I want you to think about. First off, the way you have to do your personal brand is really, you have to start with a self-assessment. You have to be real with yourself. You have to really think. Sometimes you got to dig deep, a little deep, because it's hard to see ourselves for who we are sometimes, I find, and we're gonna get into that a little bit more. But things I want you to think about when you're doing this: values, what things you value, the things that you're, passionate about. Authenticity. This is not for anybody else. It is truly for you. It is to give value to others, but it is you. Don't pretend to be like, I'm the Pinterest mom because that's what people are attracted to. No. There are people that are attracted to the Pinterest mom, as they should be. And if you are, fantastic. But people are also going to be very attracted to the hot mess, feeding your kids Easy Mac 3 nights a week mom too. Because guess what? There's a lot of us out there. So remember to be yourself, okay? Remember to be who you are. You can't sell. I'm going to tell you something. If you choose to be something you're not or you don't enjoy in your pillars, when you're making content, you're going to end up hating it. You're going to hate it. You cannot keep it up. It gets tiring. You feel like you have to put on a facade. I've seen people do it time and time again, and then they burn out and they disappear. So please, when you're doing this, don't think that you're not enough. I can't emphasize that enough. Think of some of your strengths. Okay, so passions, purpose, authenticity, strengths. Those are in the back of our mind, right? Now you need to know your audience. I do want you to think about your audience because, like I said, you're going to be yourself, but who are you being yourself for? All right, so if you love, let's just say you love, working on tractors, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not the brand you're going to probably be selling to women buying nail polish. There's some, but not overall going to be your audience, right? So that might be something you love, but it might not be a pillar that you post about on an almost weekly basis. Does that make sense? But it doesn't mean all your other stuff you can't. So know your audience. I love this. I read this the other day. This is a dialogue, not a monologue. Okay, so you're not just putting yourself out there just to be you. You're putting yourself out there to get something back, right? You want to make connection with people. You want to grow your network. You want to grow your, warm market and get into that cold market. How are you going to do that? By making a dialogue, not a monologue. That's something to think about when you're posting, okay? And you have to know your why. There is plenty of why trainings in here. There's plenty of why trainings in probably your other team pages. Your why is essential. And if you're on here, it probably means you care about your business and you do want to do something with this. And you might have just started and not know your why yet. And that is totally whatever. But just remember, your why is not making money. Money is not a why. Having pretty nails is technically not a why. Now, you might love having pretty nails because growing, there might be some back end reason for it. But just saying, oh, I like my nails to look good, that's not a why. Not being able to afford it before because of struggles or never feeling good enough or finding something that makes you love yourself before, that's a why. Doing this and finding that, that's a why. So, me too, Jen. Me too. You have to. I have to remind myself of my why. I'm very lucky because my why is right here. My why, my true why. It started off very different. I was in an abusive relationship. And it started off getting out of that, showing my children what love is, showing them that women are strong, proving something, getting out of the situation I was, because I financially couldn't before direct sales. But after that, why? I did that within the first year and a half of joining. I would have done it within the first 6 months, but I got pregnant and was on bed rest and couldn't leave physically. So I had to wait a year and a half. But after that, I've been doing this for over 6 years and I do it every single day. And why? Because of you. Because you're my tribe. And because you guys are what gets me out of bed on the hard days. And you're who checks in when I get quiet. And knowing that I might get on here tonight and one of you gets something out of it that's going to help you grow your business or help you feel good or make you figure something out, well then hell, my job is done. Then that's a good freaking day if you can affect somebody's life in a positive way. No? Like, think about it. I think we need to be these huge superstars. No, I don't live for being on the stage. I live for the moments of knowing something clicked. Oh, I tried that tip you said, Mona, and it worked. It was amazing. My engagement's up completely. I've gotten those messages. Awesome. That's what my why is. So you have to know your why. It doesn't have to be that big and but you do have to have a why. Something to think about as you grow. If you want to really grow, especially if you're growing a team and stuff, really think about your why you're here. Again, it's not money. It can be money related. It's not money. So, pillars. Another thing, be known as the expert. Okay? You don't need to be the expert on nail polish. You're going to know your stuff on your nail care and you're going to be that. But really, you need to be the expert on who your pillars are. You need to be the expert on that stuff. Why are you the expert on that? Because you're going to give value back by sharing your pillars, by sharing your brand of who you are, besides Color Street. Color Street's not a pillar, okay? Who you are, you're going to bring value to people. You're going to bring happiness to people. You're going to bring entertainment to people. You're going to bring acceptance to people. You're going to bring something to the table. Dialogue, not monologue. And consistency. Once you find these, you need to be consistent in sharing them. You can't just share it once in a blue moon. Oh, I'm going to share this today and I'll share it again in 3 months. No. What your pillars are should be in your content throughout the month. At least once to twice a month in your pillars, okay? Which you'll see in here. What that calendar doesn't show you, which is very important also, as many of those other posts, like Motivational Monday, pick your own engagement post, might even be show me your day post that's on Saturday. That can very much be part of your pillars. Your pillars are going to be shown through some of those things and you're going to see naturally because that's who you are. So your pillars are really going to be, you see that blue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 posts this month, your pillars are going to be in probably at least half of your posts because it's your brand. It would be like Coca-Cola showing up not in red, like, no, it's your brand. They're not going to magically just be like, I'm going to be a clear can today. No, they're going to be Coca-Cola red, right? You know that. All right. Also love this, and I wanted to share this because I love analogies and stuff. So, it's your personal brand is not marketing. Marketing is the equivalent of asking somebody on a date. Branding yourself is the reason why they say yes. Well, that's what we want in the end, right? We want them to say yes to trying our product, becoming friends with us, joining our network, even if they're not a big nail polish person, maybe their best friend is, and you're growing and you're growing and you're growing, right? So how are you going to figure these pillars out? There's a few ways, and we've done these before. So if you've heard it before, I get it. But if you haven't, I want to make sure everybody's on equal playing field right now. It looks so weird. I got like the one finger. It just like looked, I'm like, I'm going to work on those in a minute. So there's two ways I like to do the pillars exercise. How do you start? I don't know where to start, Mom. You might know one or two of them, but you should try to do 3 to 5, okay? 3 to 5 is the goal. I really encourage you to get 4. I don't even like to say the word free. 3. Go for 4, okay? 4 to 5. It can be 3 to 5, 4 to 5. You're interesting, okay? You have more. So what are you going to do? This is one way to do it. You will go and brain dump. Step 1, brain dump 25 to 30 words that describe you. Okay? Could be hobbies. Could be feelings. So me. Describe me. Strong. Not a morning person. Kind of little phrases. You can have some little phrases in there. Strong. Empowering. Black. Like my soul. Colors. What you think of me. Yep. Other things. So you associate other things with me, like Disney. That describes me. That's a huge piece of me. Something I love. Harry Potter could be one. So you're going to dump all these words, right? Things that describe you, that are like kind of your niche things. You might love books. Maybe you're a huge avid reader. Love books. Love to knit. Okay? Coffee. You were never seen without a cup of coffee in your hand. That could be part of your brand. That's who you are. You love coffee. Don't make coffee a brand if you drink 1 cup of coffee here and there. If you drink coffee like it's your job, coffee probably should be part of your pillars, okay? It is right on, it's pinned up on the top of here. You are not boring, Dawn. You are phenomenal. You are so phenomenal. There's nothing boring about you. Put down, there's a couple ways we're going to do this. This is the first one. Kids can be it. Mom, wife, all right? Boss, independent, funny. Your sarcasm. You could be a really sarcastic, snarky person. That can come across in one of your brands. Like, that can be part of it. I'm very liberal on branding. I think you just need to show who you are, though. Don't change that. So, dump 25 to 30 words. Step 1, that describe you. Step 2, circle the top 5. Okay? How many chocolate? Yes, Beth, that's great. That's great. Chocolatier, that's a fantastic word. And that's a unique word. And you can take pictures holding that chocolate with your beautiful nails, which is even better when you have stuff you can that have your hands and you can market and without marketing. So circle the top 5 and then prioritize them 1 through whatever, like the most important to you to not. Because the most important 1 or 2, you're probably going to show more, right? All right, so that's one way to do it. If you're still struggling with this is another way I've always had people go and do it. I want you to really think about it and dump words first. But then I want you to go to the 3 people that truly know you, okay? Not your next door neighbor, not, this is significant other, maybe a best friend, your mom, people that know you, okay? Now, I don't have any family, and I can find 3 people who know me. There's probably only 3 on the world, but I can go to them. And I want you to go to them and ask them the first 3 things they think about, the first 3 words that come to mind when they think of you. And ask all of them. You're probably going to see, out of those 3 people and those 3 things, some similarities. And if those things are also on yours, then that just gives you, it kind of solidifies that. So it's kind of like a check and balances if you feel like, oh, I don't know if it's me. And I don't expect you to do this overnight, but you should do it. Incredible insight. Thank you, Jamie. So she's done it. She asked her brother, husband, and her dad. They gave her I think we don't see ourselves. So that's why if you do this and you look down at the paper and you go, like Dawn said, I'm boring, which you're not. You are phenomenal. You're not boring. Even a little bit. I think you're a hot ticket. Go and ask other people, because sometimes you need to hear it. Sometimes you need to hear how amazing you are. It's not easy. Compliments are not easy. Some people love compliments. I'm not one of those people. They're hard to hear. It's hard to hear the love, right? So can we do that? So your brand is really, these are big. And then, so now you're going to sprinkle these throughout. You know, if you love cooking, that is one of your brands. This might have been right up your alley today with the recipes. You're like, I don't need any recipes. Or I do this post every week. I see some of you. You're huge bakers. You're huge cooks. Now Beth, I know, is a chocolatier. I'm going to be all over her page. See, and yeah, it's really big. So ask the 3 things, 3 people that you're closest to. Brain dump, 25. I don't do well with the 20. The reason I give you the both is because I don't do well with the 25 to 30 words. I can't come up with that many usually. I can, but I'm like, eh. So then I'm in B's face going, what are the 3 things? And he's like, here we go. She's making sure her brand is still on target, because guess what? Your brand can also change. Okay, so it can evolve and change, just like your why. All right, so really look at it. If you've done this before, do it again and see if it's changed. There might be something you've grown to love. Stubborn is fine. Persistent, that's a great word. Persistent. Stubborn's fine. Persistent's a great word. But showing that. Now, persistent, I can work with that in a brand. You can show that in your determination and be like, I have fought through things. I've gotten here, but because it's been my mindset, it's because I have chosen to do it. You're persistent. You have pushed. Show your drive, not just with the color street, just in life. I'm sure it comes across on all places. How can you show people that? All right. Yes. They're why you're changing, Krista. They're why you're going to be, your almost last day is here. And you're going to be home and a stay-at-home mom. It's huge. My pillars are such. Empowering women. Making a better world for women. That's it. Like, that's where you get my empowering quotes, my mentoring, things like that, right? Mom and wife. Okay, I got a lot of kids. It's kind of hard to not brand yourself when you have that many kids. I have too many kids. So there's that. And Disney. Being a boss. I have been an entrepreneur and my own business owner for over 6 years. All right, for over 6 years. So those are some of my things. I mean, it can, Nicole. I don't see why not. Baby Yoda was one of mine for a while. Disney's one of mine. If it's something you love and you make fun things with it, make different drinks, and you can do the drink of the week. I don't see why not. It can be part of it. People can know you for it. I think there's nothing wrong with that. If coffee can be, why can't that? People know I love things in pretty glasses. I hate using the pretty glasses, but I love martinis and stuff like that. Like fun cocktails, I should say, not so much martinis. So I think this is a really simple one. I wanted to get on though, so you guys hear it. It's in one concise place in a short training. So I'm going to jump off soon so people actually watch it. But if you have more questions, also search. I'm pretty sure there's lots of good trainings in here about it. But your branding pillars, don't overthink it. Think of 5 things that describe you. Okay? Write those things down. Things you love, things you're passionate about. Could be education. It could be religion. It could be coffee cups. It could be helping others. It could be walking. Maybe you're on a journey to make yourself healthier, a healthier lifestyle, and you walk. That could be part of one of your pillars. Peel and stick with Nicole and Patron. I don't even know. You have to pay for it, Stephanie, which is why I haven't put it up there yet, because I don't want you guys paying for it. I'm going to share. I have like graphics that show like here's some of the characteristics to kind of help you guys, and I'm sure you can read it and do it. I'll put those up in a few minutes. I actually just found them. So in my millions of files, and I'm going to put those up. Thank you for reminding me of the pillars. That's super helpful. Any questions after you watch this, let me know. Go do it. I'm going to be putting up a post later, probably this weekend. What are your pillars? Share your pillars. So start thinking about it. You might already know. Great. Maybe it's photography. Maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's technology. Maybe it's the beach. The ocean can be a pillar. If that's your love language and it's something that's a piece of you, and you're at Serene and you go to the ocean and you do it, like, that could be it. There's no wrong answer. This is you. This is you. And that's it. But this is what I want people to think. When people see a figure like Baby Yoda, they think of me. And then they think of me as their nail lady. I want them to associate things, experiences, and feelings with me, so that when somebody sees a black graphic tee, they're going to send it to me, because the first person they thought of. But I'm also Monica. I'm first Monica, and then I'm Monica the nail lady, the nail slinger. I want people to look at things and go, and think about it. You guys, I know a lot of you know things I love. People, you'll look and be like, Mon, that's Mon all day. I get sent things all the time for branding myself. Like, sent things, messages. My cats, my weird cats, was one of my pillars for a long time. I would post them constantly. I have 3 naked cats. Mountains, rescuing animals. That's amazing. Yes, right there. Rescue. We can brainstorm our pillars together, Nicole. I fucking love you. Oh, it's not 9 o'clock. Sorry, guys. I'm 23 minutes late with the F-bomb. Or 23 minutes early, but you're going to forgive me. It's Thursday, right? It's Thursday o'clock somewhere. I didn't have any. Nicole didn't give me any. She didn't make me a drink, so it's been a day. Yes, when people think of you, they think of flamingos. They think of you. So they see flamingos and they think of you. That is things you need to think about. Now, they're all not going to be material things. So I'm going to be like a mom, or, might be teacher. That's for many people. If you're a teacher, that's part of who you are. That's in your not even just that you teach in a classroom, but you're a teacher. That is in your soul. So try it. You'll like it. It'll be great. All days. See, thank you. Yeah, that's fine. You guys are fine. Anyways, have a great Thursday night. Plants. Yes, I know many of you are plant people. It kills me. I'm like, I can't keep anything alive except children. I do well with that. But besides myself and children, I don't do well. Coffee obsessed. Yes, they're always sending you coffee memes. You're doing something right, Samantha. That's what you want with your brand. But don't just do coffee. Spread it out. You want 3 to 5 things. And these are going to be things people are going to connect to you. So they think of coffee, they think of you, which is perfect. Now I want them to think of, oh, I see this, and in that attraction, you want to give them, that's where you're going to message, or put out there like, oh my God, I tried this new coffee. And this is an example. This doesn't have to be you, but it could be like, this is a value post now. Like, oh my God, guys, I just went to Starbucks. Do not get this drink. It is terrible. No, don't say that. Put something positive. If you try something and it's amazing, share that. Be like, oh my goodness, I tried this new keto coffee, but I tried this new keto coffee, whatever it is, like, and share those things throughout your brand and become the expert, or be like, oh my goodness, I tried this, or sharing all those things in value is really good. Really, really good. Oh, Boston Bruins, look at you and your bad self. Patriots are my heart. I would give. There you go. Yes. So those are the things. Anyways, I will see you all very, very soon. I will see you Monday. I will see some of you in a week. I just want you to know this time next week, I'm going to be landing in Roanoke to see 100 of you that weekend. 100 Color Street, Team Choose Happiness, badasses. So I'm super excited. I've already started packing goodie bag stuff and like putting together little things. I started that last night. So I'm going to go do more of that, because I actually don't have any other calls tonight, and I'm going to go pack and get caught up, and I will see you all super, super soon. Have a great weekend. Go work on your pillars. Go work on you. Continue to working. Tomorrow, Friday, positive post about the day. It can be anything. Use one of if you already know a pillar, use one of your pillars in your positivity post. Put positivity out into the world. How good did it feel to share a positive quote the other day? Now put a positive post out there. Something you're thankful for. Something that made you happy. Something you saw somebody help somebody else. Put something you saw, something you experienced, something you did. There's no wrong answer. Put positive into the world, but bring it back to a pillar. That's a bonus point, okay?